So, suppose I practice some different style of yoga. Why would it be good for me to try critical alignment class?
Well, actually, I can answer that question from my own experience, because I started from a different style, and I was actually pretty much involved in that style. But to be honest, I never felt really happy in my practice, and I started to wonder why. There were always students in my class who could perform better than me, and to me it felt like, without knowing, with the best intentions I did it, but it felt like a competition. I wanted to reach that certain state of excellence in the performance of exercises, and so I was always trying to become better. And I practiced so many years, and to be honest, at a certain moment I felt tired to practice from that perspective, and I thought, how could I change this? Instead of becoming better all the time with all the stress involved, to enjoy my practice, to feel joy in my practice. And since I gradually started to develop what we call critical alignment now, the method started to give an answer to that, because I changed my practice from executing movement from muscles, which were related to will and willpower, so I could become better all the time, and I changed it into the connection between bones. And the interesting part of the connection in bones, that the moment they are connected, there is a stop in the movement. So in that stop, which is a natural stop, which is similar to all of us, we all experience that same stop at that same moment. I didn't need to become better, but in that stop I could develop more joy or pleasure or rest, or whatever the emphasis was during my practice. I could develop that in the posture, and that made a strong difference. That's changing from musculature based on willpower. You can always stretch more. You can always become stronger. There's always another person which is stronger than you, and there you go again into the connection between bones, in which that strain disappeared immediately. And then the joy, the fulfillment of needs, why do I practice yoga, started to develop, started to grow.
I see. And what do people usually do at a critical alignment yoga class? Because there is some perception sometimes that critical alignment classes are so static, a bit boring maybe.
Well, I understand that, because I changed the rules in yoga a little bit. There is that sequence in development in yoga which starts from asana practice, then pranayama, and then the meditative part comes in. But I think we need to start from the meditative part. And that's why I developed certain exercises in which you can develop a type of meditation which connects yourself to your internal feelings, your inner world, as I call it, which are feelings which express connection. They have the possibility to create an experience in which I experience myself as a whole, not fragmented, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and when you do this, you forget this. No, it brings things together, and the characteristic of the internal world is, first, it's warm, and second, it's related to the fulfillment of needs. And needs are feelings. So I changed the question, I have to do yoga, to why do I practice? And I the practice of critical alignment, when it started to develop in myself, gave me the answer. The answer became, well, actually, every human being have suppressed feelings, suppressed needs, like care or love or a community feeling, you know, things like that, which are the same for every person in the planet. When they are compressed, the body also becomes compressed. When I'm not related to space, when I'm not freely connected to space, the body starts to compress space. And through the exercises I developed, that relation with space, to give an example, started to grow again, started to flourish again. The good feelings, the connective feelings, the warm feelings were able to grow. And that should be the foundation of my practice. Not practice used as a strategy. I keep practicing, and then at the end it should give fulfillment. No, I don't think that worked. I tried it for many, many years, but it didn't work for me. It became, on the contrary, it became stressful for me. But when I start to discover my needs, why should I practice? Then it starts to flower in my practice, which are more complex exercises, in which there's more challenge. So there will be a natural development towards more advanced exercises instead of aiming for the advance, to the advance.
I see, but it also sounds like there is this meditative approach. I mean, it's not just the technical part that the bones go here and muscles go there. So I mean, there is this philosophical aspect of the practice.
Yes, that's true, and I'm exploring that word meditation. I mean, I don't want to meditate next to my practice. I want to meditate in my practice. And to make it even more complex, I want to meditate in life. So I start meditation, and what is meditation? To quiet the mind, right? And when the mind becomes still, then the body starts to speak. But is the body capable to talk? Or is it too compressed by stress and strain that it cannot speak anymore? So we need to cultivate the body according to feelings, like I talked about earlier, which come from the fulfillment of needs. Then the voice of the body becomes stronger. When the voice of the body, in warmth, in a connective perspective, starts to speak stronger, then the mind will still automatically. And that, to me, is meditation. The only thing we need to discover is that when the brain stops thinking and the body starts to speak, what is the meaning of the body? Can the body speak? Can the body judge in certain circumstances? That sense of trust related to the body, to me, is the essence of meditation, because it doesn't only operate during practice, it also operates in life. Do I trust you? Do I trust myself? And when the trust becomes anchored in my existence, I can listen to you without fear. You can talk to me without fear. And then together we start to develop a certain movement in which the goodness flowers.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful union, basically.
And that, to me, is meditation. It's not apart from life, it's not apart from practice, it incorporates everything.
I see. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.